Did I ever tell you about the time that the guy came to, this brother of one of Griffin's friends, came to one of our parties?
Your sink?
And he ripped our sink out of the wall?
No.
Like, completely?
He got drunk and, like, passed out and fell into the sink. And it's like a pedestal sink. And just, like, hit it and just ripped it down. Water going everywhere. And fucking I had to go and fix it and turn it up. And then he just fell asleep on the floor and then threw up all over himself. Got up the next morning, left. Never saw the guy again. Didn't clean up the vomit and did not fix the sink.
You have a history of people.
So I had to go to Home Depot that day and buy a new goddamn sink. And I was actually kind of broke at that point.
I mean,
did not have a ton of extra money.
If you had done that to someone's house, would you show up ever again?
Yeah, I'd fix it.
You have a history of
I'd
people
pay to have
at your
somebody fix
parties who do awful, terrible things and then just pretend like it never happened.
Yeah, that happened. We already kind of talked about it. It was at the Halloween party.
Yeah.
That was going on.
Somebody did something horrible?
That wasn't horrible, but somebody was getting a little fighty. We talked
Oh, right.
Yeah. A couple people Gavin just went home because of it. He was like, I'm leaving. And he just left the party because like I kept trying to fight Gavin.
Somebody
starting on me.
Somebody came, it's a friend
He
of ours.
was like-
Somebody came to me and said, I just saw your friend fall down the stairs, then up the stairs, then down the
Dude,
stairs.
I saw him fall down the stairs.
I didn't know that was possible.
It was
was
incredible.
hammered.
He was like the drunkest I've ever seen someone that's still standing. Like he was like in a permanent like tired boxing. You know,
He was like,
he stands like he's just wobbling. And
he was in the finish him stuff.
Yeah, that's better.
For about
That's a
6
better
hours.
Example. Yeah, he just didn't quit.
Wow, that's a good maintain.
Because he like grappled with you. He tried to do shit with you, and then you left. You're like, I'm leaving, and you just left.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting a beer out of the fridge, and he's coming up to the fridge like a little bit after me, and I take the beer out and I close it, and he's like, and he looks in the beer. He's like, there's no more left. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the last one. And he looks at me and he goes, it's mine. And he grabs it out of my hand, but it was like the grasp of a 3-year-old, you know? So he's just kind of like trying to take it. And I looked at him and I went, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he was like lovey drunk, like hugging me and shit. And then he just walked off. And I think he fell down the stairs again after that.
Yeah, he was.
Spilled an entire bottle of wine in my living
Like,
room.
I liked him. Like I used to talk to him all the time at parties. We'd have a little chat, and then he was like being really aggressive, hugging me, and was like almost getting me in a headlock. And I was like, all right, I was like, so I like joke my way out of it. And then he didn't like that I was like not enjoying this headlock, so he started like shoving me all around the kitchen, and I was bashing into stuff, and I was like, it's time to
Can
go.
he like shove you and then fall over?
Oh yeah.
I think he took a spill. From one
It
of
was
the
like
shoves.
it was like the momentum went in both
Right,
directions.
right.
At once. He was like, but yeah, he spilled my drink all over me, and I knocked over a bottle of wine that was on the counter. I was like, I'm out.
There were so many spills related to him that night.
How many everyday objects have you injured him severely?
Quite a few.
There's ping pong ball, now rubber
Dude,
band.
we were in line for a party at. This is too easy. We were in line for a party at VidCon, and I shoved a Bic or a Sharpie so far up his asshole, I had to take it out.
Yeah.
Because usually
He was on the ground in front of 200 people, and this
Usually-
girl leans over to me and goes, "Are you gay?" I said, I don't know, maybe. And she goes, all right. This is weird.
That's
like, what does that
usually
matter?
Jeff either nails one of my buttocks or
Yeah.
he gets near my anus, but the curvature of my anus ends it up, like funnels it into my anus.
yeah.
That time, you came from nowhere into the middle
He
of
was
my
just
anus.
drunk enough. I
dead
think.
on.
Yeah. I did that once to you.
How
as
did
well.
it pierce the cloth barrier?
No, it happens.
Dude,
It happens
you can get in
because
there.
It just
as I
pushes it
did it
up.
to Gavin, I hit him with like a pen or something like that. He said he had to pull the underwear out of his asshole because like it caught it and shoved it up in
Yeah,
there.
I mean, grab a tablecloth and
Yeah.
push it through a circle. And
Here's
it's
what you
like
need
that.
to start doing. You need to just take a small little packet of lube and just glue it onto your asshole.
What are you on
Grab
about?
a
Look,
tablecloth.
What are you talking
do you want it
about?
lubed or do you want it unlubed? Obviously, things are going in your ass one way or the other.
Why is he just like an anal guard of some sort?
Yeah, you could try like a
cork.
chastity belt for your anus, an anal cork. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
But like the downside of the anal cork is you have to twist it in anyway. So
Well, it's not my
It's
asshole's
like-
Is the
not threaded.
solution
Why would I
worse
have
it
to
could be
twist
though.
it in?
It could be though.
What I need is
That
an
makes it
anal,
more secure.
An anal cork with an anus at the end, so it doesn't look
That's
like
what's a
my
fake
anus.
You
anal
is
wanted,
cork.
you wanted to take the hit
So
for you?
yeah, so you get a hollowed out anal cork.
Why
with
is
a
it? Wait, why is it hollow?
With like the back's hollow, so you can fit an anus in the back of the cork, like a fake anus. So he fingers your anus, but he's actually fingering the cork,
Guys,
and he thinks it's yours.
I'm glad we didn't just keep talking about politics.
See, I said we'd get there.
I'm actually
I told you
impressed
we'd get there.
with our range.
This is off topic, man. Perfect name. Shout out to that guy who named it. I don't know his name, but I said it in episode 1.
It was
Why are you massaging the table?
It's probably top
wiping
3.
it?
It does feel nice.
I'm wiping it. It feels so nice. Everywhere on this table besides this
until
part
you get to, like, the
feels
herp
great. It
part
just
of the
feels
table.
good to rub. It's such a fucking nice table.
That's
Why
why
did
not.
Marcus do that to
He
it?
must have felt so bad.
He
doing
built
that.
it.
What
could
was he
destroy it.
thinking?
And he hasn't fixed it yet.
Do you think it was like the son that he hated? And he was like, "Argh, it didn't come out perfect, so I'll ruin it.
I
think
I
he
spent most
maybe
of that-
homeless, but
One time in New Orleans, I saw
Nolans.
2 dudes. It was awesome.
They like
I
when you
turned
say
I was trying to get back to my hotel. I got lost. I turned around. I went down the wrong street, and it was a little dark, but not super dark. And I saw 2 dudes wearing nothing but shoes and Mardi Gras beads, 69 in each other, like going to town, like in front of God and everybody at like 9 o'clock at night. And I was like, whoa, that's something you don't see every day.
Do you think that
I
was
had
how
to stand there and like,
You give him a slow clap? I mean, do you think?
no,
that-
I don't want to interrupt him or anything, but I was like,
Is that how
I didn't
those
want
two
the guys to
guys
be like,
thought their day was
"What?"
going
I
to
don't
end?
know that I'd
or-
be able to maintain an erection on a public street in front of 4,000
I
people.
sure as fuck wouldn't.
Yeah, I like those guys had it down. They did not care.
You couldn't keep it up. What if you had like a supermodel riding you?
I'm a married man.
Well, you know,
It's a hypothetical.
it's hypothetical. It's a podcast. You're allowed to lie. I mean, you're allowed to.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I
allowed
could.
to
It's never come up.
lie.
It's never
Free
come up.
Lindsay.
You know, and if Ryan is available at some point, wherever he is, he's
can
welcome
show
to come
up.
up and drink some of this delicious peach moonshine. Boy, I wonder what's going to be like an hour and 30 minutes into this podcast, huh?
A few moments later.
Did you spin my time turner?
Time turner.
Is that what happened, little guy?
No, Michael.
Jeremy, did you spin it?
Casper.com/sharks. Oh God, what is going on?
Gavin, you fell over. Yeah, it was actually funny because we had a party Friday night for the, some of you were there.
You guys.
And there were some people, I did not wear the wig because it was 700 million degrees.
Sure
at
was.
said party. Yeah, you know if you were there. And there were people there that were like, dude, I couldn't fucking find you. I was looking for a blonde wig all day. And I'm like, oh, sorry. Sorry, didn't wear it here.
Dude, the second floor of that place was like even hotter, and I just went out there to see like what was going on, and got obviously like stuck
Yeah.
out there, right, with all the people. So I had a beer like in a glass because it was from like a draft beer.
nice.
And
That's
I
how
put
that
it on-
goes.
I don't know
Classy.
what that game is. I've never played it before, but there's like it's like shuffleboard, but it's small and there's like sand on it, and people like slide shit down it. You know what I'm talking about?
Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard.
No, but it's not like
yeah.
shuffleboard's like the giant one. Where you push it.
Same
I mean,
thing.
there's 2
dude.
versions. Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck it. So it was up there.
What
and,
do you mean whatever? It's fucking shuffleboard.
All right, shuffleboard. So I was standing in front of it, and I put my drink down on it to sign some shit. Next thing I hear, people are fucking playing it around my beer, and I had like a you know New Yorker type moment or Boston moment where I turned around and saw them doing it and went, "Hey,
I fucking love that.
I'm drinking over here.
Oh, what are you doing?
just had to pick it up and move it."
I don't want to derail things, but Jack just showed me a picture of his dick for some reason.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
You've seen it before, though,
It's
right?
pretty, right?
Can you still see? Are you okay?
It's smiling.
Dude, you know who almost tweeted a picture of their dick on Friday?
Jeremy?
This guy.
Why? Why?
So
Don't do that,
There's
idiot.
so many questions that
So,
go along with this.
Go on.
and I said this to Gavin earlier. I said I told
Jeremy,
the story on that topic. So I got a new cat, right, like a kitten, and we
Not
keep it-
a new wife.
All right, not a good
Why
way to
is your
start.
dick
not a new
out?
wife. No, it'll get there. But so you
Give it like 5 minutes, it'll get there.
Your
It'll
cat's
grow.
name Zipper, is that right?
yeah, Zipper. Yeah.
Okay.
So we so you have to keep them in one room when you first get a cat, right? Like so for us, it's like the big like the master bathroom, right? It's a big area, and he hangs out back there. So
Do you make your cat live in the room where you shit?
no,
Yeah, but
we
it's
sit in
an
the
This is-
area.
animal, Jeff.
This is
He
what we
loves
think
it.
of you.
The shitter has a door in there.
Okay.
He
So,
buried it in the sand.
So, anyways, he got sick. So now it's like he's sick. He's contagious. We don't want to give it to.
I wonder why he gets shit and it's sick.
Yeah, you okay?
So we.
What was that?
I wonder
Yeah,
why he
right,
got sick.
Jeff?
He got diphtheria.
I wonder where he
So,
got shit.
We like so if you know are petting him or whatever, you have to like change your clothes after. Otherwise, the other cats could catch it.
That's true.
Right. So like so I played with him for a bit, took all my clothes off, like and took a shower.
Woo!
Yeah.
Crowd said.
Took a shower. I was like coming out, and he was there. So I was like, he was like standing on the counter, like where the sink is, and I was like, oh, he's looking better. And I've been giving like Twitter updates. So I'm gonna take a picture of him and be like, update, Zipper's feeling better. So I take a picture of him, load it into Twitter, and I write, update, Zipper's feeling great.
Oh my God.
He's standing in front of the mirror. And
Damn, little Jay.
it's in
No.
Twitter, and I'm about to hit tweet, and I'm like, I might have a better picture of Zipper, and I'm looking at it perfectly, right between his legs, in the mirror. Full package.
Little Jay, that would have been a moment where you were continued to be called Little J, or Medium J, or Big
Big
J.
J. Yes.
That would have been the defining
No,
moment.
Magnum J. Magnum J.
So does that mean
Magnum
it looked
J.
like the cat just had a giant human penis if it was between his legs?
It was at the wrong angle.
Oh, okay. Like facing the
the
wrong
front
way.
of the cat was facing like diagonally that way. I was going that way.
Penal mismatch.
Well, almost 100,000 people just got that in their feed.
Why?
Oh, I would have
Dude,
retweeted
to be
it.
fair, you would have got another 100,000 followers like that.
Yes.
Like
And
that.
also, Michael and Gavin and Jeff and I would all retweet that shit. So
Oh,
that would've been-
absolutely.
Would have been everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Why did you look for a better photo?
Damn it.
On the way home, why don't you stop at the hospital and have his stomach pumped?
Sounds good.
You can die from alcohol
There's
poisoning.
so much sugar in this stuff, Jeff. Like
You
Look how yellow it is.
we got a little Amy Winehouse Jr. over there.
Like delicious piss.
I don't fucking need to go to rehab.
How do they pump someone's stomach? Is it just a hose down their mouth?
yeah, it's a vacuum.
Have you
yeah.
seen Almost Famous?
How
Dude,
does it work?
I had my stomach pumped once.
For what? Did you drink bleach?
No, wait, a seizure.
Oh.
How dare you?
I was in an induced coma for 3 days.
I was trying
Wait,
to
what?
draw out what I hope
Yes.
was
Yeah,
a
it's a
funny
whole
story,
thing.
and it came out dark.
It
and black.
wasn't dark to me. Here's what happened. I went
It was
to work.
super dark to him.
No. I went to work. I didn't feel so good. I woke up. It was 4 days later.
Jesus.
I don't think I can drink anymore. I'll
Where
be
is Fun
honest.
Out?
I'm falling apart here.
I wouldn't.
You think?
Hey, you
you
wouldn't?
think Adam Kovac
You
only wears the
wouldn't?
shirts of the
Michael.
children he abducts?
What have you done?
Don't do it. I'm gonna die.
So, if you're curious
on.
what alcohol poisoning looks like,
I'm not saying that's true.
This isn't my fault.
Where's Gavin going? I'm gonna die.
Where's Gavin?
Who are you? Why does that cooler have my name on it? How do you know who I am? How do you know who I am, cooler? It knew. It just says Michael on the top. It knew.
I got a question back here. Dude wearing the RTX 2016 hat. What's the question, sir?
Hey, Jeremy,
Yo,
do you miss working in the back room? Like with Matt and them?
do I miss what?
All right, that's
miss
the end of the
working in
question
the
and
room
answer
with
portion of the podcast.
Adam and Matt.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Jack, he said you miss working in the room with Matt, and I assume Adam and Joel. 2 microphones.
Oh,
go.
yeah, of course I do. Working with those guys. And then I moved into another room. That was also pretty good. But then, like, Mika and Andy showed up, and no thanks.
But you're not in that room, though.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm in your room.
I'm in this room.
Right, so are you bitching about it? Which room? Jeremy, decide. Main
Which-
room
which
or
room?
Matt, Adam, and Joel? Decide.
Main room.
Hey, everyone, Ashley's leaving.
What is happening? What is happening?
What just happened?
It sits everywhere.
Matt,
Jeff
do you have a
just stole from
5-minute
Jeremy.
story?
Jeff, pour that down Matt's throat.
Hey, Matt.
Attaboy.
Where do you
Fill
think
back.
Gavin?
Fill back.
Where do you think Gavin went? Dude, let me be honest.
Who did that not hit?
Let me be honest.
Once upon a time, Adam Ellis did the same thing and got the same reaction.
If there were ever a go-to lightweight in Achievement Hunter, it would be Matt Bragg.
That was amazing. That did wash it
Matt,
out. That was good. Good
I'll
shot.
get rid of the flavor.
Oh,
Matt, my brain hurts.
Oh yeah,
That says
was
everything
totally
to
planned.
Matt.
Yes, absolutely.
Like Jeff was like, "That's too sweet," and you were not having it, and you're like, "Oh, the moonshine! Thank God, I need this."
Matt was like, "It's okay, but it could use more sugar." Can we
You know me well.
Can we add a donut to this?
Just blend one in.
Just hold the alcohol.
If the alcohol is pretty good, but if I can combine it with a Lunchable, it would be perfect.
But basically, what happened is about 2 years ago, someone sent me a bunch of plastic bats and balls.
Are they that old?
They're in my office. the whole time.
I thought you just got them.
Use your words. Wow. They got liberated from the
He
now
got stuck on the
screaming
word
office.
they.
I was like, where am I going with this? What's the next word? I got nothing.
You imagine
Fuck
that
it.
in court?
Abort.
Objection!
The lights we have, if you've seen the Achievement Hunter office, they're like these balls,
Yeah.
these like paper balls, basically.
They distribute light. They diffuse the light
Yeah,
throughout the
and
room.
the light bulb just goes in the center, and then it's just like this paper casing around it. And then there's this wire like mesh running through there's like a circle, and then there's like just a piece of wire across it, like connecting the ball to the wire frame. So we were bored the other day, and we started trying to hang the golf clubs on the tiny little thin piece of wire.
Do you think this is why Funhouse always accuses us of not working?
I guess, but I mean, we made a video about it.
We made content out of it.
Dude, we were working
for Jeff to show up from a meeting or something.
We should also point out the golf, like the lights are directly above all our computers.
Oh, yeah.
Like all
Right.
6
All the
computers. like,
monitors,
literally,
yeah.
the back of all of our stuff faces inwards, which is exactly where they hang. So
we have this whole conversation about like how to hang it, what you get points for. We like to assign like points for things, or like what the
There's a point system.
the
Points
better
money,
hang
one or the
is.
other, yeah.
Like Gavin hung his golf club by wedging it in between the two edges of the paper.
I did.
But I was committed on hanging my golf club just on the wire, which was like far more difficult because of the curve of the golf club, like from the handle to like I don't know, the bottom part where it hits the ball. So it kept sliding off. So we hung all this shit up. Gavin hung up the broken club,
Like
which
just
is
the
only
head
like
of it,
it's
yeah.
just the
Like
end,
just a
so it's
little
only
bit.
like a foot long, and he hung it up. So we got all 3 of them up there. We were pretty proud of ourselves. But then we started talking about like it doesn't look symmetrical because now like the broken one's on the right and then there's 2 long ones on the left. So we were like, let's switch it so the 2 long ones are on the side and the broken one's in the middle. And Gavin's like, well, I hung 2 of them, so I feel like you have to take that one down and hang it. So I'm like, okay.
Can you imagine if we were called into Matt's office?
This is all true.
It's like, what did you do this week?
This was part of the day.
This, yeah.
So then I realized, shit, how do we even get the little one down? Because like the other ones, you just grab the handle and take them down. But this one is like in the light bulb because it's
And
only
I-
this
and
long.
I stood up on my desk that is
Yeah.
like
You
bowed
stood
like
on that
this.
thing?
It's like
Yeah.
12
Jesus
feet
Christ.
up in the
So-
air.
so
No
Jack-
one else wanted to get up on my desk.
I'm on Gavin's side of the
No
desk.
one else could have.
Holding the golf club, and Jack's on his side of the desk trying to like catch the broken piece
so it doesn't shatter.
so it doesn't, and I'm just whacking it with a golf club. I'm like, you ready, Jack? Just catch it. And I'm wailing on the one that's wedged into place as Jack's anticipating to catch it, and you're just freaking out in the corner filming it, like giggling like
Because
crazy.
we're trying to solve this amazing problem that
I'm just
doesn't
like-
actually exist.
I'm just like this, like wailing. I'm like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I knock it out. Jack catches it like amazingly. We're like, oh. Gavin says something, and then Jack throws it towards Gavin, like
because
just to be a
Gavin
dick.
was down. I was gonna just like chuck it at his feet because he was still filming. I'm like, all right, I'll chuck it at his feet. And so I throw it, and somehow, like the middle one still had the golf club hanging off of it.
The left two did.
No, because you had the one in your
Oh, that's
hand.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So
right.
you
I
had
took
the
it
one.
down to use it.
So
as
the
a-
middle one had the thing hanging. I threw it, and it clipped it like as it was going towards Gavin, and so it starts swinging and then falls
Dude.
and slams.
Dude, it didn't even like it went ape shit, right? Jack hit the club. This club took me like 100 tries to hang. I was like hanging like this, like the most delicate thing ever. I'd hang it, I'd let it go, and it would immediately fall.
Yeah.
Jack throws part of a golf club, hits it. The thing starts swinging like a fucking chandelier, like everywhere. I remember looking at it and I was like, I can't believe it hasn't fallen yet. And then finally it falls and just slams into my monitor on top of my TV. And the whole monitor goes, ah! And like,
we played it back frame by frame on the footage. There's one frame where the golf club hits the top of the screen, the whole screen goes white.
My TV got real dumb when that happened. It was just like, ding, ding. And then it was just like, it hit, and there was just the sound of the golf club being like, ding, 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 and we're like coming to a rest. And we were like, RT Life, done.
Yeah.
There's a video.
So it was like picking up, like, I think everything's okay. And as far as we can tell, there was no fires or anything. So
We're good, and we all survived to tell the tale.
Yeah, fun job.
It's fun as hell.
We have fun.
Yeah, someone pointed out that one of their favorite things in videos of like video game immersion, us like getting into character in the games, is Michael. Whenever he's running in a game, will go.
I do that all the time. I'll just go. I'll even like stumble over my own breath, like.
Yeah. Or like that's the thing when you're on a hook, you'll go.
I'm hitting spacebar and going like.
Yeah, Michael's the most committed to stuff that doesn't appear in the video. Like, if there's no face cam, he'll still be like,
It's actually really funny because especially with all our streams, we do face cams now, and with Let's Watches, we do face cams. We're doing more face cams than ever. I've been doing that since day one. Since 2011.
You're training for this day.
I've been doing that, so now I just do it anyway. Like, there's so many times when Jeremy, like, especially when he's first in the main room, and he's like, is there a face cam? I'm like, no. I do it for me, Jeremy. I'll like crawl onto the floor. That was, remember the that fucking stream, that long ass stream we did, the race to 1 million sub stream where we all lost subs because YouTube fucking reset it.
Yeah.
And I stayed and finished Dead Space that whole night. So I just mimed 4 chapters of the game for anyone that was watching me. Like I would get hit in Dead Space and I would like throw myself out of my chair and then like climb up to the desk and start playing again. I did it for almost like for like an hour or
I would look over
two.
and you would go like, "You're all right, Michael." You climb back up and you would go.
Every time someone would type in the chat like, "Michael's mic's broke. I can't hear him. His mic's broke," and I would just say, "Not enough air in space. Can't talk." And I would just type it into the chat.
You even didn't talk when we shot each other. Like I shot you with the rubber band gun.
We had like a stretch goal thing where he would shoot me, and he shot me like no shirt on, and I'm like.
So Michael took his shirt off. I took my shirt off too for some reason. So then I was like shooting him with the rubber band gun, and I hit him in the neck at one point, and Michael went.
I did. I looked at the little chat and went like this. I was like. People have been talking about Pokemon Go for like 2 fucking years about like, oh, it's amazing, and it's just like it bored me. It came out. And I was pretty underwhelmed by it initially, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna play this for a day, and then I'm not gonna play it anymore. And then it got me.
I like that people who've never played Pokemon before, you can re-blow their minds with the Ekans and Arbok.
Oh, I do that to everybody.
Snake and
every single person I do that to.
And Muck.
Yeah.
Muck? What's a muck?
It's come backwards.
It's come backwards. He was making a joke. There's nothing. Ekans is snake
it looks
backwards.
like a stack of purple cum.
It doesn't. Muck doesn't look like a stack of
What
purple
a stretch
cum.
that is. It looks like a stack of purple.
Wait,
it looks like
okay.
a thing that no one has ever seen.
You're gonna look at tapioca pudding and go, looks like yellow lumpy cum.
Yeah,
it's like anything's
it's got Tapiocamon. Like, what Pokemon looks more like cum than Muck?
Grimer.
I mean,
Sludgo.
the answer could be none. It could be none of them look like cum. It's not like something has to look like cum. So which one is it?
Grimer should have been called Menace, right?
Because it was semen backwards. Got it.
And it's menacing.
Man, you got really happy with just thinking of that. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
What are in class?
It's all. Did you say
Common
menace or
semen?
nemesis?
Wait, what did I
It's
say?
nemesis.
You said menace.
Oh, it's not semen.
And I know that because I was friends with someone who had a band called Nemesis,
Oh,
and they would sign off their show with, "All right, thank you everybody. Our name is Seaman Backwards. Good night." That's how they would sign off.
Yes.
What
Are you catching anything? What's
Pokemon looks like cum?
Wait, are you Googling this?
Yeah.
Why don't you use Siri or something? Because it's funnier if you ask the phone.
Well, it's not gonna Siri cum.
What Pokemon looks the most like cum?
Playing album 10 years.
Cool.
Thank you for playing that song for me.
Good to know.
It's playing, I believe, the song "Beautiful" by 10 Years.
You know what'd be awesome is if you could pay Nintendo to have a Pokemon appear at your event. Be like, hey, come to Let's Play Live, but also
there's an
Articuno.
I was gonna say Articuno too. Whoa. He is the coolest of the legendary birds.
Oh, Zapdos.
Zapdos.
Yeah, but he
Absolutely.
looks kind of like he doesn't know what shape he should be. He's like,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Articuno's like.
Is that what he's like?
Well, I would hate to be that.
He's like, he approaches battle like this, and it's like.
But he's like majestic and like perfectly curved. And I was watching
saw
the
him
face
kinda
you were
walking around.
doing, the little smiley face that you did to camera, and I was pretending that I didn't know you and guessing how old you were, and I would have guessed 12.
Yeah.
Really?
You just look like a young boy.
He's got some stubble going on. Michael.
like a young 12-year-old.
It's like a 12-year-old got a tattoo.
Hey, Gavin. My birthday's on a Sunday.
Michael has this amazing ability that he'll do every now and again, where he can eliminate his chin from the equation.
Well, also,
like
and then it stacks up with rolls.
He can do this, but like more than anybody else I've ever seen. Like look how his chin's further in than the roll.
Michael has the best face, I think.
Yeah?
The best, like, funniest face. Because it's like, it passes for an everyday face.
It passes.
What do you mean?
It passes.
But like no, I get what you're saying. Like if I went out in public, people would be like, yeah, that's a normal face. Oh, that's it. Yep,
that's the
it.
one. It's under. The screenshot we're talking about is under a hashtag off topic.
I want to say though that's I think it's an Awu, but I think that's the Awu we're talking about, Smite or something.
No, I think that's the video.
Is that an Awu?
Yeah, I think
maybe,
it's as
maybe
you're
it's
like.
in Smite. Maybe it's in Smite.
If you can find it, you gotta
It
get it.
looks like you add 150 pounds to your.
I am Captain Jack tweeted it. There it is.
I know I was shrugging. I'm shrugging, and I'm pretty sure I'm like my arms are up like this because I'm going.
Like how? It just makes no sense. What I love is people are sending me selfies like this now.
Oh, that's a really good one.
That's a good one.
The people are sending me selfies and they're sucking in their face.
Yeah, that's a talent.
That is a
If
nice
you can
one.
make your chin be more behind your chin than your neck.
Make your chin be more behind your chin and neck. I love putting my chin behind my chin.
One of the coolest things that ever happened to me at school, and this says a lot as to how much fun I had at school.
Yep.
Someone
It's not gonna be
said,
that cool. Here we go.
Someone said, "Hey, have you seen those new iPods yet? Like really, it was the iPod Nano, like really thin." And I was like, "Oh, you mean one of these?" And everyone was like, "Oh," because I thought I've never had an iPod.
At that moment, Gavin
I'm gonna
said,
get this
I'm
one.
gonna do slow-mo for the rest of it.
But just
So I
like
can feel this
having,
feeling
like being the
forever.
only person in my school with one, it was like I was cool. That
Yeah, that is cool.
Like, check
though.
this
Oh,
out.
so kind of a feeling you'll never ever have here ever again at Rooster Teeth.
'Cause everyone
when
has
it's like, guess
everything.
what? Never
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, everyone bought the Xbox Elite controller. Oh, okay.
Oh, you like this controller? Oh, you reserved how many Teslas? Oh, okay. Never mind.
I was scrolling through Tumblr, and like, I was like, what the fuck was that? What did I just pass? Scroll back, and I was like, that's a photo of me naked. It was literally a picture of me standing there with an erection. And I was like, what? Where? And like, I looked at it for a second, like, when? A, I don't remember taking it. B, like, what? And then I realized it was someone had taken a picture of me where I had tweeted a picture of me without like a shirt on, you know, be like, hey, I'm losing weight and stuff like that. And then they photoshopped the bottom half of my body with someone else extremely realistically. And at first glance, I was like, it almost looks about right, too. I was like, wow, wait a minute. And then like in my brain I went, don't remember taking it, don't remember posting it. But there it is.
Did you retweet it? Did you tweet
No!
it?
What I did is first I went, so I have safe search off.
What are you doing?
And then
Trying to figure it out. I'll get to it.
You got it, man.
You
can do it.
And then
Don't worry, it'll be great.
this is funny, and she'll be mad at me for saying
You
it, but
probably
then
had it right.
Like this, right?
Looking at that.
Did you send it to Kat?
she'll probably be mad at me about saying this, but I went home after it and I went, Kat, you'll never guess what somebody posted today. Fucking they posted this. And I scrolled down to it and went, look, and showed her the picture of it. And Kat is like one of the most innocent people in the world, like has never watched porn, doesn't know, like a while ago she was like, what's a butt plug? I have no idea. Like I love it. It's so funny to me. And And so.
But you're filth.
Yeah.
Like, how does that?
I don't know. I don't know how it happened. And so I showed her the picture, and she went, "Huh?" And she goes, "Are there dicks that look like that?"
So what you missed off screen was Michael putting it on upside down and trying to get his legs through the.
So I knew it wasn't right.
Through the face.
So Michael, for the audio listeners,
He kind of did it. To be
currently
fair.
has a banana suit on.
Should I like put my face through it more?
No, I think you had it. Now you like a Pikachu.
Yeah, I was gonna
melted.
say you look like a dead Pikachu.
My birthday is.
You're like that new Pokemon that wants to be Pikachu so bad.
Was it?
It was on the way.
Gavin.
It was. There was about 8 seconds of playing.
I don't know why I looked over.
Did you just show him your dick?
I knew what it had.
Show Michael.
Is it a dick?
Look at this Photoshop job. Ready?
Don't.
Bam!
Don't.
Something about seeing, like, your eyes.
It looks so
like,
real.
Your eyes looking at me without.
I know it's photoshopped, but it really looks like just you with your dick out.
It looks exactly. It's
we-
amazing.
And it's even better because the face Jeremy has in
I'm
the
going like
photo
this.
is like
Okay, here's what we do. Here's
it's
what
like
we
him
do.
smiling. It's like my dick.
Literally, Kat, upon seeing the image, said was like,
So
other guys with their dicks have that small of a head? I'm so sorry, Kat, but it was so funny to me. I had to say it.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
So you got a fat belly?
I don't have a fat belly. I'm never gonna know him. He's got a small belly.
He's got bragging over here.
See?
Oh, that is really tiny.
Yeah.
All right, let me see it. Let me make sure.
That's a really ugly penis.
It's not great. It's
It looks
not
like
great looking.
It's like a thumbnail.
Not great looking.
It just be
Oh no! Oh, they censored it! They censored it
They
themselves!
censored it. So
Look
that's
at that! Look how real! Look how real that is!
yeah.
There's no how you can't tell.
There's no how where you can't. I agree.
Oh, I don't like it. I know it's me, but it's not me.
Jeremy, you're like, hey, look at my dick.
I don't like it up there anymore.
And I can see how it makes you feel weird. It makes me feel weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's the eyebrows.
Dude, you can work up to that one day though. Like,
Oh,
could
stop
be you.
it!
That could be you.
Get rid of it.
With enough practice, that could be you. Yeah, it's pretty captivating.
Oh no!
Man, all
Is
right.
that your bathroom?
Yeah, it is.
That looks like your master bathroom.
It is my master bathroom.
How did they
Your
find
bedroom's
a
behind them.
guy's dick in the exact perfect position?
There's a lot of dicks
There's a
out
lot
there.
of pictures
I
on the
feel like the
internet.
guy
What
who
if it's
made
like
it took a
they're-
picture of his
yeah.
own dick because he can
Really
mimic the-
not appreciating
He got like the
that
perfect
wide shot
lighting and
anymore.
everything, where he's like, yeah, this is it. This is my time to shine.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got it there.
That's
You know, we made it. Oh, I was gonna point out. They get down.
Christ.
It's fine.
I like that it took that long just to put a black box over it.
They probably had a lot of discussions about what they were gonna do.
Yeah.
But broadcast, back me up here. Small dickhead.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
We got one very strong. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Someone else said it.
Someone else went.
I mean, every snowflake's different, Gavin. let's remember
Dick of a
that.
different size.
Okay. I saw it's the shot that reminds me. So I'm wearing my sweet Savage as Fuck shirt.
It's a great shirt.
I think a fan sent it in because I came in. I think it got here like a day that I wasn't here. So I came into work a few weeks ago. I've been meaning to wear it, but I came into work and it was just sitting on my desk. I don't think there was a note or anything attached to it. And somebody just said that it came for me. But it was funny because Millie was in the office that day. And I'm like, oh, sweet, a Savage as Fuck shirt. I'll wear that on the podcast. And Millie sees it and she goes, who's 10 now. And she goes, it's a pretty cool shirt. I'm not allowed to wear stuff like that at school. I'm like, yeah, you don't say? I couldn't wear a shirt of like somebody getting punched.
There's no freedom in that prison.
First Amendment, goddammit. I wonder how far down the curse spectrum you would have to go to make it acceptable for
Darn. I don't think.
Well, Savage, I think is fine. I think Savage is Frick.
Yeah. I think that would.
Savage is fun.
Yeah, I think as F would still not be allowed.
For some reason, the word frick just doesn't hold the same
Frick? No, it doesn't.
to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
But
Savages.
Freaking idiot.
it's funny because I wore it today.
Frickhead.
I'll wear it on the podcast. It's funny.
Frick later.
So I brought tacos in this morning, as you may have seen and eaten. So we get to Torchy's. I'm like, I'm just gonna run in and get it. I get out of the car. I walk up to the front door. I'm at the door, and I grab the door and look down. I'm like, oh god damn it! And I'm wearing this stupid douchebag shirt. And I'm like,
fuck this, I'm not going in there. I'm not walking in the torches with the shirts that's savage
Some
as fuck.
family of 5 is in there. Like,
Not only that, but like unless
Mommy, what's wrong with him? He's savage as fuck.
not only that, but unless I look like The Rock, they're not gonna get the joke. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's funny. I'm wearing it because it's a stupid shirt. I just look like an asshole. So I turn around to go
like this.
I turn around to go back to the car because I always have extra shirts. I'm like, I'm just gonna throw a shirt on it. As I turn around, like a 40-year-old guy's walking with his 5-year-old daughter, his like 6-year-old daughter.
Well, she can't read. It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about her bitching about it. So as I'm walking back to the car, I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, I'm just like scratching my face like this as I walk by.
Oh, great. So instead he thinks you're a meth head.
Yeah, that's fine, dude.
Whatever,
That's
yeah.
fine.
At least he doesn't know it.
Yeah.
If you see that shirt, you know they're a douchebag.
Nice daughter.
Just
You want to sell her?
Don't look at my shirt. What?
Why would a meth head
Meth heads
buy
buy children all the
They're the ones that
time,
sell them, right?
They're worse than lots of
5-year-olds
meth dealers. I don't know
5-year-olds
why.
make great meth.
They do.
Don't know if you know that.
They don't take the product.
You mean like as like they cook it or as an ingredient?
No.
Both.
Both.
Okay.
Yes.
They resell.
skin
It's like
flakes.
people who buy
Yeah, they scratch
houses,
into it.
make them over, and then
They
sell
flip
them
'em.
again. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Gotcha.
flipping the kid.
So we had I'll just throw this out there. We had we had a special guest, and still do, in the office right now. Filmed some footage this morning. While Ryan's picking up his junk. This is the signal. This is the.
Here I come.
This is the head.
Flag him down.
Should I take my seat?
No,
or
no,
you
no,
just
no,
join?
no, no,
He's
no,
loading
no,
in.
You pull it up.
There you go.
You're just gonna sit in the back.
Your posture will be too good if you're back
Look
there.
how awkward that spot is. That's amazing.
It's definitely not meant for a seat, but
Don't mind me, boys.
Avery wears it well.
Here, I'll come up here.
Oh, sure.
Hey guys.
Hello, Avery, welcome.
I'm Avery.
Would you like to introduce yourself
Yeah.
and
I'm
the
in.
crap you do?
You want a beer?
Yeah. I'm in. Yeah, I'll take a beer.
Yeah, go for it. Try to spill it everywhere like Jeremy.
All right. I'm in.
Nope.
Yep,
To the
there
left.
we go. You don't
There you
want that
go.
one. This
Yeah,
tastes like
that
crap.
one. There you
Okay.
go. That's the golden one.
Yeah, this one tastes a little off.
We run on a budget here. We can't get them all to work.
Nailed it. Perfect.
yeah.
You nailed it. That is a classic.
a little bit of foam on that one.
I think I
Just a
did
little.
that as well as it could have been done.
you know.
Thank you. Hey guys, is this table backwards?
Yeah,
noticed
right.
it.
You mentioned
You
that.
noticed it.
See, maybe here you'll notice our lovely
So
brand
embarrassed.
that we got. It's supposed to be that logo right
Matches.
there behind you.
Man, it looks exactly
You see
like
this
it.
right here? This
Didn't-
is what we were promised.
Didn't quite work out that well.
Oh,
But like a
Your neighbor, State Farm, is there.
That's not where I was going.
Brought
but
to you by-
Listen, Jeremy, you love your child no matter what it comes out looking like. Okay?
Right.
And that's
Unless
the
it's this
theory
one.
of this table.
That's not accurate. I'll throw them over a bridge if they're weird enough.
Well, this table's heavy though, so good luck.
There's
true.
There's this kid I wasn't a huge fan
Maybe
of
the
in high
next
school.
nodule.
So
You killed him.
we went to his.
But did you film it?
We went to his locker.
Did.
Good.
Because like he was in the marching band, so he had his own locker like in the music room. So we went to his locker and we took a spray can of Axe body spray and
With ya?
stuck it in his locker, and then grabbed. Must have just been like a sharp rock or something that we found
You guys in
outside.
Boston just beating the shit out of
You
each
started
other.
with Axe spray and then me find rock.
Ain't sharp
We're like,
rock.
yeah.
Real
wanna break-
extremes of
Enhanced rock.
preparedness for this.
We want to break this open, essentially. So we found like some rock outside or something. Went to his locker and crammed the rock in, but it perfectly. The rock went in there, but nothing was coming out yet. And at this moment, we realized, well, it's pressurized.
It's a bomb.
This is we fucked up.
We made a bump.
Yeah, we have fucked up. So
I fucked up now.
we have fucked up now. So we tried to
Me fuck
position
up.
it in the corner of the door in the hopes that if we slammed the locker, it would dislodge the rock.
Hopefully not dehead him.
No. So we sat it down,
Papa
and my
was
friend
detained.
opened the door, and then went like 3, 2, and then the rock fired out of the thing.
Someone
hit
died.
me in the chest,
Oh,
and the
God.
entire can blew open in his locker.
Right in your eyeballs.
So as soon as he heard the thing go off, he slammed it closed, and we ran out. About 4 hallways down in my high school, which was giant, reeked of Axe.
I
And
bet.
you could not get close
Well,
to ground
that's a
zero.
normal
Like
high
it
school
was
group.
just like the closer you got, you had to be like, oh! It was so brutal.
It's like a radiation
Great.
zone. Your eyes start to water. You
Yeah.
can't breathe anymore.
That guy learned to
And did
not
they
be
ever
not liked
discover
by
the
us.
great axe bandits of
God.
No,
Two, what
no,
are we talking here?
no.
I almost lit a very big fire one time. When I was in high school, I used to do street performing, where my buddy and I would juggle
What kind?
torches. We would like juggle
you
torches
really?
and
like
stuff. Yeah.
actual flaming torches.
Yeah.
That's
flaming
awesome.
torches and stuff. And So when you're juggling torches, what you have is like a canister full of fuel, usually like lighter fluid or white gas or something like that. And you dip the torch into it, you dip all 3 torches and you light them up, right? Sometimes one will go out too soon and then you'll be holding the torches and you have to re-dip this one. So my buddy Alex, who I was doing it with, had one hand with a lit torch, one hand with an unlit torch. And he was going to dip it, and I asked him a question, and he dipped the wrong one.
Oh!
And then we just have a column of fire, and just like 100 terrified spectators in the middle of the street.
Now that's what I call performance.
Yeah. So he panics, and he, I think his thinking was that he was going to upturn it and like trap, so there's no air.
No.
It's that's liquid. Not what happens. That's not what happens. What he created was a lake of fire. It just fell out of the ground, and there was just fire everywhere. And so we panic and we start trying to stomp it out and like hit it with our bag, and then just our bag and shoes are on fire. What we realize is like it's on the sidewalk. Nothing's gonna burn. It'll just burn off in a second, and it did. But it was terrifying.
That's
it was pretty terrifying.
Oh, look who showed up!
Gavin, you want to sub? You want to tag in?
Jeremy and his friends.
Jeremy just finished a 55-minute rant about everything he burned down.
Blew up and killed and.
Thanks, Lil Jay.
Yeah, no problem.
He's actually fleeing the authorities right now. This is the last
He's like,
time
I just
I've seen
realized
Jeremy.
that case is still open. I gotta go.
I gotta go drink some silver nitrate.
I gotta rub this on my skin and step
How
into
you
the
doing?
Texas sun.
Mess that one up.
I think everyone has so far.
We're not having a good
100%. Yeah.
I think there's something wrong with the tap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it to you. The tap needs to be fixed so there's not so much foam. That doesn't explain everyone overflowing it and pouring it everywhere. Just stop.
The head is bigger.
So stop.
You judge it wrong.
You just, as it's filling up, go, oh, I should stop filling it up. But it's like, nah, it'll fix itself. Oh, it overflowed
Hey
everywhere.
guys, it's fucked.
Look at this guy.
It's fucked.
Draco, putting Gavin to shame. Do a little swims this weekend, Gavin? You've yet to fucking answer me, you know? Just saying.
Whoa.
You want to
know?
commit?
Whoa.
He's calling you out right now.
It's like I texted Meg, I texted you, I got no responses from anybody. Like, are
You
we
heard it here
swimming?
first. Can't go.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. It's just like, I'm glad I had to grill you on a live podcast to get an answer out of
But
you.
make sure you text
What's
it
wrong,
to him,
What's
too,
wrong
to
with your
make sure it's
phone?
official.
Did you pay your phone bill?
I mean, there's some sweat on it right now.
Yeah. But what about last night when you didn't answer me? Was there sweat on it then, or?
He was gonna have to go outside to text you back.
I feel like whenever I get home,
Interesting.
I lob my phone somewhere and I like to forget it.
That's funny, I feel like that too.
When you do it or when I do it?
When you do it. Yeah, text me later, I'll let you know. Oh, I never heard from you last night.
in the morning.
Yeah, my evenings are like, it's like, man, it's so quiet. I wasn't, oh, my phone's blowing up. You gotta have time away from the phone. It's something I've decided.
Great point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Just answer my goddamn questions, that's all.
All right. There you go.
Meg went on like an adventure yesterday.
She did?
Yeah, I thought maybe you could elaborate
He
on
likes
that
to
or
get home and
mention
just like
something, but-
toss Megan.
Well, I was saying, yeah.
He also
yeah.
just tosses
I
his
texted her
attention
first.
away.
I texted Meg. She didn't answer me, and I'm like, wow, Meg, just fucking sitting at home doing nothing. Can't answer my phone call? Let me check Twitter. Oh, she was like river rafting or something. She did
Paddleboarding.
paddleboarding.
What is that?
For, like,
is that you stand on it?
I have no
I
idea.
think you stand on
Oh, is that
It's
what
like
it is?
a long surfboard, and then you
It's
just
like
She went, like,
punting with an oar.
8 miles or something, though?
punting with an oar.
Well, I mean, you know,
Should've got
you're
punched.
kind
Gavin
of
says to
gliding.
me, damn, my girlfriend I live with did what?
Grill her for the
That
distance.
sounds amazing.
Grill her, I checked her fucking Twitter.